My BF of 3 years has been sleeping with his ex-girlfriend at our house. My boyfriend of 3 years, who I share a house with, has been sleeping with his ex-girlfriend. The ex just messaged me on Instagram saying they've been sleeping together since early May. She showed me all the messages. He even invited her over to our house 30 minutes after I left for work. I'm honestly at a loss for words. There have been no other signs of infidelity, so I think I'm in shock. She would have sent me around 20 screenshots of conversations between them. Some conversations would even be just to ask about her day because he was thinking about her. Seeing those messages hurt the most because it wasn't just sex. He obviously still has feelings for her if he wants to just chat about her life. Obviously now he's sobbing and saying he's regretful, but do you think he's actually remorseful? Or just gaslighting me? I'm too embarrassed to tell my friends and family about this at the minute, so any advice would be appreciated. Update. We had a very long chat and I asked to go through his phone and I saw all the conversations of theirs he had been deleting. I messaged her as well and asked exactly when they started having sex, 'cause he'd probably lie. And she said they only started having sex in May, but had been catching up for drinks etc. since September last year, LOL. I saw one of the convos and he had texted her because he saw her walking in the city and wanted to grab a drink. I remember this day because we had a fam dinner that he was late to, obviously because he was with her. And yes, to those wondering, they did have sex in the bed, so I don't want to be here. I've taken what I need and am staying at my bestie's house tonight. Thank you for all your messages. I appreciate it so much. Ex-top comments. It's unfortunate, but be thankful that he is only your BF. He is still not over her, and you are his second choice regardless of what he says after getting caught. Obviously he doesn't love and respect you, so the only choice you have is to leave him and walk out of his life. His sobbing means nothing. His actions show that he is still in love with her. He may stay with you for convenience, but you are not the one he loves. So walk away with dignity and let them have each other. They are cheaters, and they belong together. Second comment. No, he's just sorry he got caught. Tell him to pack up and go to her house, as you not or ever want to be with someone that not only cheats, but brings them into your home, into your safe space. Tell landlord you want him off the lease or you want off the lease. Either way, Somson leaving, and tell your friends you need support. And it's him that should be embarrassed. Third comment. His only regret is that he was caught. You will find she's been putting pressure on him to break up with you, and he hasn't done it, so her next move is to out him. They deserve each other. Move on. It's over. What I don't understand is that exes are exes for a reason. People do not change, so him going back to her will end the same way. He's a fool. Fourth comment. No, he is gaslighting you. Walk away with your head held high and your self-respect. You deserve better than someone that would have sex in your home, in your bed probably, and then have you sleep in said bed. He has no respect and love for you. I am so sorry you are going through this second story, my SO's second emotional affair. My boyfriend and I have been together for 6 years. During the second year, I caught him on Valentine's Day texting a woman he had previous sexual relations with before we got together. She approached him and jogged his memory on some sexual things they used to do together, and he was heavily participating in the conversation. I chose at that point to forgive him, with a warning that if he does anything of the sort again, I will end the relationship. Fast forward 4 years to now, he has pursued a different woman. He texted her first, asked for her number, exchanged selfies and flirtatious messages. Although his conversations with her were less graphic to my knowledge, that is, because he deleted most of their conversations, so I truly have no idea. But let's say that it is. I have still broken up with him and trying to stand firm on that decision. It's really hard because he is bawling his eyes out, throwing up and extremely apologetic. But my thing is, he didn't feel these emotions when he was pursuing another woman. He wasn't sorry when he was texting another woman. I was never considered, and I feel like he thought of the consequences of his actions and was willing to risk it all, and is only sorry he got caught. His mum is beckoning with me to forgive him, And I said to her gently, "Don't give me advice you wouldn't take yourself. I guess it's just hard to see how hurt he is, but what about me? Who is going to feel bad about my feelings? Considering this is a second offence, I can expect him to continue this behaviour in the next few years. Once is a mistake. Twice is a pattern in my books. I would have never done this to him. It's a shame to have to throw away 6 years of my life, but it must be done." Top comments: "Once is a mistake. Twice is a pattern in my books." His cheating was never a mistake from the beginning. It was his conscious decisions to cheat and hide. It's a shame that you wasted 6 years of your life with a serial cheater. He is bawling his eyes out not because he is remorseful, but because he got caught and lost another chance to abuse you with his cheating. Time to move on and heal yourself. Seeing a therapist will help to move on faster. Wish you a speedy healing and all the best. Second comment: "It's not a mistake. He's choosing to do it because he wants to. Every time he is texting another woman, he is making a decision to disrespect you and your relationship. He knows right from wrong, and he knows what he's doing, and he doesn't care. His actions now, crying and puking, and getting his mum involved are considered emotional manipulation. You, IMO, did the right thing." Third comment: "If you have caught him twice, that means this is probably not the second time. He is actively trying to hide his infidelity. How many times did he already get away with it? You can't know. This is just the second time you have caught him cheating. Of course his mum is going to take his side. Don't worry about the most biased person in his life. If she was the sort of person who held him liable for his actions, maybe he wouldn't have turned out to be a worthless cheater." Third story: scared of the coming chaos. So WW, after a 6-month full-blown affair, tried to rug sweep hard. Won't accept a simple divorce, guilting me into staying, is trying to basically pretend it didn't happen. I am about to make the payment to my attorney to start a contested divorce, which is insane as we have no kids, own no house, and have only one car payment and not a ton of cash, but a decent amount. I offered her all of our savings, and I would take all of the debt from the car and the little we have on a credit card, but still a no. I make quite a bit more than her, but she has a decent job. I am apprehensive of the cost and the absolute mess that she is going to probably make this once she realizes that she has lost control of me and the narrative. I have video proof of her in a hotel with the guy, but legal fees, not super worried about, or her manufacturing something fake to save her image, or God knows what else is terrifying. I've been reading on the process, and all I see is horror stories. What do you guys do to 1, get resolve, but 2, to protect yourself from the potential chaos of a divorce? There should be an "I'm done" button that is federally recognized. The next year is going to be hell. Top comments: "Make sure that you have the best shark lawyer you can afford to teach her the lesson. Give all the evidences of her cheating to your lawyer, even if you live in a no-fault state. Those evidences can be used as a bargaining chip in case she tries to make the divorce difficult. Follow your lawyer's advices of what and when to do certain things. Tell all your families, including hers, and friends about her cheating, so she can't spin her own narrative and make you the cause of her infidelity. Don't back down or show fear. You will win in the end. Good luck and best wishes." Second comment: slight pushback to the above. Telling family and friends: "Do everything your lawyer says, nothing more or less. Do not communicate with her. She'll use it in court. I'd advise against telling your family and friends unless your lawyer says it's okay, because I don't know your full story. Assume anything you say or do with her can be used against you. And give your lawyer any and all information you have, no matter whether or not you think it has value. This is their job. I hope you got a good one, but now you need to trust them to do it well." Third comment: "I'm giving you a very fair offer. You keep the savings and I'm taking the debt. That is more than fair for you considering your actions/infidelity/cheating. If I have to bring a lawyer on board, then that offer is off the table, and I intend to seek a 50-50th split of everything, savings and debt. Of course, the lawyer will have to be paid too. We are not staying together. I will proceed with the divorce. You decide. Do you want to do this amicably and easy or with lawyers? And I'd see a lawyer anyway, regardless of her answer. Fourth comment. Many will tell you that the dollar spent on a heartless lawyer now will save you tons of dollar later. Sounds like there's no amount that isn't worth your peace of mind and freedom from this woman. I'd strategically plan a day to have her served in the evening. A day she's at work. Find a helper, rent a trailer or truck, and move out anything of value that's yours, that you wouldn't want her stealing or destroying. You could spend the entire morning, afternoon doing it. Then be gone when she gets home. With no kids, there's zero. Need to stay in any sort of contact. Let your lawyer take care of the rest. You don't even need to tell her where you are, just leave. Make zero concessions, offer/promise her nothing. Just let your lawyer deal with it. You shouldn't have to concede anything.